Okay, I feel we are live now. If you guys can hear me clearly, watch the screen clearly, do let me know by commenting below right now. Right, guys, very quickly. If you guys can hear me, if you guys can watch the screen, do let me know by commenting below right now. Right, guys, very quickly. If you guys can hear me, if you guys can watch the screen, let me know. Okay, perfect. Om Prakash, as usual, and I really appreciate this. I really appreciate you, brother. Okay, welcome everyone. So this is gonna be an important live session. We were getting a lot of requests since the morning that we should be coming live, and we decided to come early today, right? 1 hour before our scheduled time. Welcome everyone to Crypto Bulls Club, your daily Bitcoin news and technical analysis. If you're new to the channel, smash up the like button. Even if you are not new, smash up the like button right now. Make some noise for the YouTube algorithm and let people. I will. Tony, thank you for the feedback. I'll get a microphone soon. Thank you. Are you guys not able to hear me properly? Is there a challenge in hearing me? Are you guys able to hear me properly? Because I think Tony says that he's having some problem. What about other folks? Perfect. Okay, okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in again. And this was a much requested video. Uh, we are coming live every day at 10 p.m. India time, but today we decided to come early at 9 p.m. And yeah, let's start off, guys. Let's start off. And at this point of time, well, the last 24 hours has not been, at least to us, to our family, if you have been following our channel, this shouldn't have been as surprise, right? In yesterday's video we just discussed that today it will be a red day. Right? What were the reasons? There were contract expiries which were due, and of course, it turned out exactly that way, right? Turned out exactly that way. If I would talk about Bitcoin, it's down about 10% in the last 24 hours at about $35,100. Well, it went to 34,000 something odd, I presume, right? And it's about 18% down in the last 1 week itself. Look at Ethereum, my friends. Look at Ethereum, 15.5% down in the last 24 hours, 28% approximately in the last 7 days itself, right? And if I were to talk about some of the top, there are no gainers, I presume, right? The only maker. That's a surprise to me. 0.3%. However, the top losers in the top 100 coins, Theta Network, 30% down. That's huge, guys. Like it lost a third of its value in the last 24 hours. That's pretty huge. Okay. Gala token down 26%, Loopring down 26%, Mina protocol down 25%, Waves down 25%, Harmony down 25%, Filecoin down 24%, Algorand down 24% as well. However, I just want to bring to your notice that actually someone from our group had reached out to me and wanted to ask me what exactly should I short, and this was about a couple of days back, right? And I said let's stay away from the leverage trading, but he insisted, and I don't know. I was just going through some tokens, and I asked him to short Filecoin. I believe that person would be sitting on a good profit right now. So big congratulations to you, right? Okay, and most of the other tokens, like guys, all are down like more than 20%, right? Aave down 23%, in ENJ coin down 23.1%, Axie Infinity down 23% as well. Near Protocol, one of my favorites, it's down again by 22%, right? Decentraland down 21.8% as well. So not much to choose from, right? And not much to choose from the market cap perspective as well. 11.2% in the last 24 hours. But before I think a couple of days back we told you about the total market cap, the M pattern that was getting formed on the total market cap. We were expecting a dump and we expected it to go to $1.5 trillion at least, and I think we are uh, going down there, and this was expected, guys, right? Because if we go to the Bitcoin chart right here, this was expected, right? This was very much expected because we had a lot of sideways movement, right? From probably 7th January to about 20th January, 2 weeks of sideways movement. Okay, and this is something that we do not like as traders. Like, I do not day trade personally, but probably I'm waiting for another, possibly, guys, possibly I'll short into Bitcoin. Whether when I will short, probably if I see a probably 26, 27, at that point of time I may short into Bitcoin, right? So today's agenda, we are going to discuss the RSI and why RSI is the most important indicator. If you are new to technical analysis, guys, the RSI, the relative strength index, is the only and the most important indicator that you should be looking out for, right? It gives you the maximum hints as to what could happen, and you could, actually set up your trades accordingly. We are going to take at the daily time frame, we're going to take a look at the, at the weekly time frame, and of course at the monthly time frame as well, guys, right? But before that, guys, currently the Bitcoin price is at, it's hovering around $35,000, right? And it went as low as $34,000 as well, right? So $1,000 pump. If we look at the 4 hourly chart, uh, possibly, guys, look, you know, we are heading straight down, right? In the last couple of days, you know, since that pump, Bitcoin is down approximately, it went all the down about 22%, right, guys? So not a big surprise at all. And what is most important to understand here is where we should be buying, if at all we are willing to buy. That is the most important thing, guys, right? Where exactly we should be buying. And to be honest with you, I did not buy today. I'm expecting another dip coming on the 26th, 27th, 28th, around that time. And the last Friday of the month is also at that point of time. So I'm expecting another dip to come in. The last Friday of this month is again the 28th. And yes, I am expecting dips from the for the Bitcoin and the complete crypto space. So that is something I'm expecting, and probably then I will be looking to buy some more Bitcoin as well. Right now I'm not buying. I'm just on the sidelines watching what it could do, and possibly looking out on the RSI as well. But we will be uh, definitely going into, deeper analysis into the RSI. And make sure you send across your questions. We will have the Q&A session as always, as every day, guys. Okay, so thank you so much. Let's jump on straight into the technicals. First of all, let's take a look at the VPVR. This is important, right? The VPVR tells us the volume. Guys, to be honest with you, there is no volume here. There is absolutely not too much of a volume coming in at these ranges. And I won't be surprised at all, guys, right? Because if we look further left on the charts, uh, we have to go long back, right, guys? We have to go long back. And the volume is, if we are breaking below $32,000, probably we have broken below this critical zone of between 37,000 and 35,600. This was an important zone. We have broken below this. This is where the maximum support was coming in, and in terms of the volume, if we are breaking below $34,000, guys, it's now Bitcoin is below 35,000, 34,960 currently. If we are breaking below 34,000 or 32,000, then there is no volume at all, guys. Absolutely, I'll be absolutely honest with you. There will be no volume. Let's go to the daily time frame. This would be much better for you guys to understand. And yeah, guys, not too much of a volume coming in, to be honest with you. If we are breaking this below, 32,000, not much of a volume support coming in. But you never know, might be some volume may come in and save the day for Bitcoin, right? That is extremely crucial, guys. Okay, if I have to talk about on the weekly time frame, we spoke about the Fibonacci, and we will take a look on the Fibonacci, because while yesterday we were live, we were still respecting and holding the most important Fibonacci levels. But today we have broken below that. Okay, we have broken below that. And Well, let's take a quick look where the Fibonacci is heading, right? So we will draw the Fibonacci right from the top, $69,000. $69,000 to this low of let me draw this thing and let me extend it to the right so that you guys are able to view it properly. Yes. So while yesterday we were discussing that we should be holding this position, we were just below the 61.8% Fibonacci. Now we are well below it, right? I don't think personally we are going to go to the $40,000 mark this week again. There is about a day and 9 hours left. We are still on Saturday evening, but basically what I would like to tell you guys is that, according to me, we are heading to about $30,000 and possibly below, right? Very, very much possible, very, very much likely, right? Also, people were asking about my worst case scenario for Bitcoin. My worst case scenario, if you have been following our channel, you would already be knowing it. At any given point of time, right, the worst case scenario for me for Bitcoin is the 200 week. Okay, first of all, we might hold support at the 100 week. 100 week is at about $31,300. We might hold support there. Okay, but if we break below the 100 week, guys, if we break below the 100 week, the 200 week is going to be our support, right? And what I want to show you guys is I have an indicator which actually projects the 200 week and the 50 week, right? So this is something that you definitely should be looking out for. The 200 week will actually continues its rise like this, guys. Okay, this is important. Like possibly if we are to test the 200 week about in March approximately, then the 200 week could be at around the $20,000 mark. Okay, currently the 200 week is at about 18,000 something, but yes, guys, this is important to understand that the 200 week, it's not the 200 day, it's the 200 week is the worst case scenario for Bitcoin at any given point of time. Okay, this is extremely crucial and extremely important to understand. Because why 200 day? uh, just look left on the charts, you will be able to see if you would have bought any time during 200 day and 200 week rather, right? And I'm not saying that you should just buy once, right? Because there were instances, like for example, this was back in 2015, we were testing the 200 week, possibly for, yeah, possibly for like, this was like 210 days, so that's like 7 months, right? uh, so definitely you should DCA into the 200 week. But the first opportunity, right, the first opportunity that you get to buy around the 200 week, I would be buying at that point, right? I don't recommend you to do so because I'm not your financial advisor, and that is what exactly I'll be doing, right, guys? If I have to talk about the volume, again, the volume is not, again, on the weekly time frame, the volume is not much. We are barely above the moving average. Okay, if you can see this, I don't know, are you guys able to see the volume chart, guys? Very quickly, are you able to see the volume chart right here? Right here, are you able to see this, guys? Can someone let me know if you're able to see this clearly, the volume side of things? If you are able to say this clearly, then of course, yeah, we can proceed further. We can proceed, absolutely, we can proceed further right now. Okay, yes, okay, perfect. So on the volume, as you can see, this yellow line is the moving average, is the 20-week moving average on the volume chart, right? And we want a volumes above this 20-week. We want volumes to be high up here, even if you are breaking it to the upside, right, guys? We want volume, because if we are not getting volume, then uh, you know this indicates that possibly there could be further downside action. Again, for the US, the weekend has just started, guys. It's Saturday morning. Like I think Om Prakash is from the US, So not much of trading activity will be coming in. We can't expect too much volume for the next couple of days, right, guys? Once on Monday, like I'm not sure whether Bitcoin will be able to hold these levels, right? 35,000, 34,000. I'm not too sure whether it will be able to hold. But if we are able to hold these things with some kind of good volume, then some kind of movement to the upside will be possible. Otherwise, we are I personally feel we are going down next week as well, right? February second week, I get a feeling that we would be marching towards the upside. We will be marching towards the upside on the second week of February, simply because I believe there is a spot ETF. Now this is important, right? I have some, so you may say, sources, but I was following some news basically, which actually were actually revealing that basically the spot ETF in the US might get approved in February. This is important, and that would be a very, very important event, guys. Okay, please mark my words. If the spot ETF gets approved in the US, that will be the last, possibly punch for the market to go up, right? Otherwise, we are continuing heading down, guys. Okay, this is important. If we go to the monthly time frame, this is important. I'll be covering the RSI all at once, but before that, I wanted to show you guys the other indicators that we have been closely following. And the one that I want to show you here is the Bitcoin log growth curves, right, guys? So guys, okay, I was doing some kind of measurement here, pardon me for that. Okay, so what you can see right here is we have broken into this green zone, guys. We have broken into this green zone. There's still about 9 days to go for the monthly close. We are on the monthly time frame, you can see right here. But there is still about 9 days to go for this month to close. Okay, and if you are to look left on the charts, what you can see is this green box right here, this green zone historically has proven to be a great buying area, right? Historically, it has proven to be amazing buying zone, right? We are currently facing some we are getting some support on this particular line. If you can see this line right here, this is the Fibonacci in the green zone itself. In the past, we haven't been able to hold it a lot. I don't think we are going to hold it this time around as well. But in the past, what we have done is we have held this as a resistance multiple number of times, right, guys? Multiple number of times. See this from May 2015 all the way through March of 2017. Okay, so that is approximately about 2 years. So we have held this line as a resistance. That's why we are holding it as a support. If we break down, whenever, irrespective of when we break down, right, the bottom half of the green box is currently coming in at around the $26,500 mark. If we are going there, I am buying. I am buying, guys. I don't care where the market is heading for the next few months, because I'm in this for the long haul. I have seen the 2018 to 2020 bear market, and trust me, guys, if this is the beginning of the bear market, then we are in this together. I'll share my opinions with you. But if we are coming to these zones, I am going to buy, and that is a certainty, right? When I'm gonna sell, possibly if there's a pump, and if we go up to to the bottom of this yellow box, that is one point where I'll be selling. And of course, I'll be booking most of my profit, guys. So I'll be booking most of my profits when, if we, in this market cycle, if we go to this center line. I still believe, guys, this market cycle is intact. Have no doubt about it. We are just lengthening the cycle. That's all. Nothing much than nothing more than that. Okay, we are lengthening the cycles. And I believe Q2, Q3, possibly Q4 would be the time when we would be buying, when we would be definitely be looking at the market cycle peak. Where the market cycle peak could be, I highly doubt it's going to go to $300,000, as many people have mentioned, right? And I personally believe we are going to around, I don't know, I still believe in Bitcoin, guys. Might be surprising. I still believe in Bitcoin, strongly believe it can go up to $100,000, possibly more than that. Okay, possibly more than that, right? This is just a dull period like this how we had, but technically it's different. Technically, we are in a bear market. Have no doubt about it. We are in a bear market. If someone is asking you whether we are in a bull market or a bear market, have no doubt in telling them we are indeed in a bear market right now, because all the technicals are indicating towards it, right, guys? Now, I was talking about lengthening cycles, and if we go and have a quick look from the bottom to the top, right? From the bottom to the top, and we'll just copy the bar patterns that are there, right? We'll just copy the bar patterns on the monthly time frame. Let's see what we are getting right here, and we'll place it right on top of the from the bottom. And when did we make the bottom? We made the bottom back in, I think it was back in around December, if I'm not, yes, around. So for this market cycle, possibly the bottom was right here. The bottom was around 2018, around this time, around, yes, this was the time, right, guys? And this was the bottom where we made. If we take another measurement, so this was the 2011 market cycle. We are just copying the bar patterns. Okay, we're just copying the bar patterns. And if we just copy the bar pattern once more from 2000, this market cycle, this was the 2013 market cycle, just changing the color so that you guys can see it properly, placing it on top of this one once more. You can see it very clearly, extended cycle, right? And the bottom for this market cycle was August 2015, and we got around, let me put it another color, let me pull it in this color so that you guys are able to see it very clearly, guys. And okay, so we have actually extended the cycle. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that we have extended the cycle. As you can see very clearly, the cycle is extended, the return has diminished, and every cycle, any asset category, pick up any asset category, guys, you will be able to see this kind of thing. The returns are going to be less and less, and the time taken would be higher, right? So this is important to understand. Okay, let me quickly then go back, and first of all, guys, first of all, let me take a look on the RSI right now. Okay, the RSI is very, very, very important. Why I have mentioned that? We will start from the daily, we will come through till the weekly, or we'll come to the monthly, and we will see if we find anything on the 6 monthly as well. Okay, so let's jump into the daily time frame. Why did we say that we were saying that that our correction is on the cards? We did not say a bear market, we said a correction is on the card, guys. And of course, this was a clear head and shoulders pattern which broke down. It's fine, but let us take a look on the RSI. The agenda for this video is analyzing the RSI. And guys, okay, on the daily time frame, what I want to show you, and this pattern that the RSI has been following this market cycle. Okay, and there's a clear pattern that I see on the RSI, and that is, basically bearish divergence all along the way, guys, right? Where did it start from? It started right from January of 2021. Yes, it's been a year that Bitcoin has been in a bearish divergence kind of a mode, right? 2021 mostly sideways movement. Where did we start the year? Started the year at around, let's say, we opened at 28,976, right? 29,000 approximately. We are close to 34,000 in a year. That's not a bear market, bull market, guys, right? Anyways, let's take a look here. So first of all, this was a bearish divergence, right? As you can see right here. Let me change the color. Yeah, you can see this, guys. Can you see this clearly? This was a bearish divergence. How this is a bearish divergence? The price was indeed making higher high all along the way, and we were making a lower highs, continuous lower highs on the RSI. And finally, when did we break out? When we broke out of this downward sloping curve. Understood, guys? This is important. Again, same thing repeated. So we broke out in July, 21st of July. From 30th of July onwards, we entered into another downtrend. If you can see this was a fake out, guys. This was a fake out, and we saw a huge dump coming in. This was a huge dump, actually. This was a dump on the 7th of September. And if I have to do a quick measurement of this dump in itself was approximately about, yeah, this was about 20% in a day, guys. That was huge correction for the Bitcoin price, right? So the RSI, again, we broke out and then we made a new all-time high, as you can see right here. Okay, similar thing is getting played out now as well. How? Take a look at this. Take a look at this, guys. Right? We are in this downward sloping trend. We are facing resistance right here. It is absolutely clear, guys. We are facing resistance, absolute resistance right here. And if we are not able to break above it, well, the RSI at this point of time is coming in at, let me see, what's the RSI coming in at 19. On the daily, we are in an oversold zone. Okay, absolutely clear, right? Where are we? Where we are on 19. What was the last time we were on 19? I think it was back in March of 2020. March of 2020, we went to 15. And after March, this is the lowest point on the daily RSI. Okay, this is important to understand. We are in an oversold territory on the daily time frame. Does not necessarily mean we are just going to pump up. It doesn't happen that way. The first thing where you can see or what you can understand from the RSI, okay, there's one important thing that I saw right here. Before the break towards the upside, what was the first thing? What was the first thing that it did in all these three instances? You know what? We made a higher low on the RSI. This was the low. Before breakout, we continuously made higher lows all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continuously made higher lows right here. Okay, then we pumped to the upside. Same thing repeated here as well. September 2021, before breaking out to the upside, we made a higher low and then moved to the upside. Right, guys? Here, we are still in a downtrend. If you see this, this was 30 back in 9th of December, and this was 28.9. This was on 7th of January, and by God, today we are down. We are down to about 19, right? Historical levels, historical lows. If you are able to survive in this kind of situation, my friends, you deserve to change your life with crypto. Okay, trust me that when I say that. Well, the RSI at this point of time is coming in at about 19. That's important, guys, isn't it? But the first thing that we want to watch out for a trend change in the RSI is a higher low. Okay, we might go up here, possibly 29, 30. We don't know. Again, if you are able to come down and hold above 19.8, mind you, the current RSI is at 19.83. Okay, 19.83. If we are coming down, we are getting a move to the upside. We are coming down again. If you are able to hold above 19.83, there could be a possibility that we might actually see a trend reversal towards the upside. That is definitely on the cards. Okay, guys, that is definitely on the cards. Right, and I want you guys, if you have been following our channel, track this RSI like a hawk in the bear market. This is absolutely important. The most significant indicator for trading is the RSI. People ask where I can take TA courses. Well, my friend, just have this RSI plotted on your chart. You will do better than 90% of the people. That's a commitment from my side. Furthermore, if you want TA classes, you can contact me. Okay, let's move on. Next, we are going to go on the weekly time frame. Okay, and let me delete this. On the weekly time frame, what we saw, a huge bearish divergence once more, couple of times. First, right here, as you can see, this is a bearish divergence played out. We went all the way down, formed a beautiful double bottom right here, guys. If you can see this clearly, I don't know. You guys can see the RSI clearly, right? If you guys can see the RSI clearly, smash up the like button. You know, it's just 11 likes. Come on, guys. Can we get at least 15? At least 15. Okay. Jumping back to the charts. We got a bearish divergence right here, played out perfectly. came down, formed a double bottom. Double bottom and double tops are the most important things. Trust me. Use technical analysis, use RSI, and use these patterns. Double top, double bottom. Trade accordingly, you will do good. That's my commitment, right? Coming back, again, this was a bearish divergence right here, okay? And if I just put this right here, this was another huge bearish divergence, isn't it? The price made higher high, RSI actually made lower high. This means there was no strength whatsoever. There was no strength whatsoever in this move. This led to this correction. Okay, this was a small bearish divergence, pulled us down about 5%. Well, this was a huge bearish divergence. Where would we be going? I do not know. Okay, on the weekly, however, let me highlight this clearly, right? I don't want you guys to be in dark. We wanted to hold the 41 level. We wanted to hold that. Okay, why the 41 level? Look at this. We have held it multiple number of times as support and as resistance. Can you guys see this clearly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times we held this as a support. Okay, and we are below the 41 for the first time since March of 2020. There are a lot of things we are doing for the first time since March 2020, guys. Okay, this is something very important. This is something extremely important. Okay, in order to hold the March levels, March was a 33. We are currently at 36 on the weekly, right, guys? And also another cheat code for you guys, another cheat code if you are willing to hold on to Bitcoin for the longer time period. Whenever the RSI goes below 30 on the weekly time frame, go for it. Again, not a financial advice, but just look at the past times. The RSI below 30, 3rd of December 2018, BTC never got back those prices again. I don't think so we are going to get those prices ever again. Okay, look back here, December 2014, BTC down below 30, and the Bitcoin price was approximately about $300. We never saw those prices again. So if by any chance we are going below the 30 range on the weekly RSI, then of course we can think of getting it, right? All right, let's move on to the monthly time frame. Now this bearish divergence is playing out very, very hard, guys. Okay, this is very difficult. We have a bearish divergence on the monthly, my friends, on the monthly, and this is for the very first time in the history of Bitcoin. Mark my words, this is the very first time in the history of Bitcoin that we are getting a bearish divergence on the monthly time frame. Price made higher high May till November. What was the RSI doing? RSI was down here. RSI was down. We were not able to make up. Another important and significant pattern which I spoke and a few other experts spoke is basically whenever the RSI is making a double top, the market cycle is over, and a double top on the monthly time frame. For this particular market cycle, will you call this a double top? Well, I will not, definitely, for sure. Possibly there could be another way going up. We can just hope, but we can prepare ourselves in a way better manner, right, guys? So this is important to understand as well. The RSI is the most important pattern that you should be looking out for, right? But to talk about the VPVR on the monthly, well, my friends, this is crazy, isn't it? This is absolutely crazy. Maximum volume. Yeah, we have some volume right here from the zone of about 39,000 till 31,400. Okay, you can see these things. You can see these things clearly. We have some volumes here, but if we break below this, not much, not much, till we go, not much volume coming, right? Not much volume right here. It's all blank right here till about strange $12,000. I don't think so. We are going to $12,000, my friends. I don't think so. We are going there, but this is something which is important, isn't it? Well, let's go to the 6 months chart. Each candle represents 6 months. There's no point in taking a look at the VPVR. Okay. Well, when this particular candle printed, to be honest, I thought that the next one is going to be red. Okay. And we closed this on June 30th, 2021. I thought this one would be red because there was a lot of selling pressure that was coming through right here. The wicks are coming through. That is important to note here. But currently we are getting this. Okay. And there's about 5 months, guys. 5 months again to the 6 months closure. There is no wick whatsoever. Do you see any candle on the 6 monthly time frame that does not have a wick? This is the all-time history of Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin index, not any exchange. Okay, right from July 2010, we have the data right here. Do you see any candle which does not have a wick? I don't see any. So what does that indicate? This indicates for me certain hopes. This could very well turn out to be a wick in the Bitcoin price for the next 5 months, right? That means we'll be closing this in 5 months, and June 30th is going to be the date. Possibly, could this turn out to be this whole body that we have over here? We opened this on $46,250. Could this whole thing be a wick and we just go higher? I don't know. Possibility. Just thinking of different possibilities, my friends. Okay. Not too much on the RSI. I don't think so. There's not much on the RSI. Yeah, nothing at all. Nothing at all. The RSI is heading down right here. Well, you'll not like what I tell you here, but this is also, by the way, a bearish divergence, my friends. On the 6 monthly time frame, a bearish divergence. When did we get it? July 2021. We closed this on December 31st. We're coming down. Who knows? Who knows? Possibly we've created a beautiful double bottom right here from July 2018 and January 2020, and then we popped up, right? Straight. 4 green candles on the 6 monthly means 2 years of upwards movement. This is amazing, isn't it? This is amazing. Could it be that we come down here for about a couple of years, possibly, then form the biggest bull market ever history? Who knows? Possibly. Okay, then let's jump back to the daily time frame. I want to show you the Fibonacci gives us an indication when we are oversold, overbought. Okay, let's take a quick look on the Fibonacci. What we have on the Fibonacci, guys. Ooh, the Fibonacci, guys. Okay, this is interesting. We did not enter this zone again for the first time. We are entering the zone for the first time since March of 2020. Can you see this, guys? Can you see this clearly? Since March 2020, we have entered into this red box, the last box. Will I be buying? Definitely. These are the buying times. Will I be buying right now? Well, I'm not doing it right now. I'm waiting. Well, is it possible that I may miss this train? Possible. I may, but that's okay. That's completely fine for me. Okay. If it goes below 29,800, definitely putting in all the money that I have. Okay, and if I have to speak about the Fibonacci on the daily time frame, what is it telling us? Let's take a quick look here. Okay, we are, let me get it reversed. Okay, guys, this should make sense to you. The next support is coming in at $32,350. Okay, this is absolutely possible. 32,350, 161.8 is important. Possibly, if we break below that, 20,145. I don't know whether we'll be going there. Personally, I don't feel so, but yes, that's a possibility. That's a possibility as well. Okay, I'm not here to scare anyone, right? I'm just telling you the facts in the charts. That's our goal. That's our agenda, right, guys? I see a couple of people getting scared out on the chats. Don't be scared. We are in this together, right? If you feel that you have lost a lot of money, well, those are all unrealized losses, my friends. If you are in spot trading, hodl and you will sail through these times. Okay, great. Let's take a few questions, shall we? Or shall we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance? What do you guys suggest? Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. How is it doing? Uh, I always struggle to get this thing. Here you go. Well, it formed a beautiful triple bottom, guys, right? It's up to 41.67. It's up to 41.67, the BTC dominance right here. We formed a beautiful double bottom, triple bottom, to be honest with you guys, right? Possibly, you know, altcoins are not going to like this, to be honest, right? And if we are breaking above these regions, 47, 48%, I think we are going higher. I think we are going higher. And if I talk about the RSI here as well, let's see. What's the RSI? Oh my goodness, the RSI is actually pumped up. It's gone crazy from 15th of January. Look at this. We were down to about 39% and just got about 2% straight move in the RSI. Wow, look at the strength of this move. This is amazing, isn't it? This is absolutely amazing because we've come down from a head and shoulders on the other side. Very much likely. Very much likely. One thing which we have learned in this market cycle is definitely that whenever Bitcoin tends to move sideways, and we can definitely, you know, uh, see alts gain some momentum there. Okay, that is important. What is the key levels of support and resistances? Let's take a quick look. We bounced off. We are, again, guys, see the power of the 61.8. We went straight to the 61.8 today, straight to the 61.8, and currently, we are coming down. Look at the power of these technical, levels. Earlier, we were facing resistance at the 78.6, then 61.8, 50%, 38.2, and 23.2. Okay, these are important levels, guys. These are important levels. If we break this, if we break below 39.15, mark my words, if you are going below 39.15, closing a couple of days or a week below 39.15 on the Bitcoin dominance chart, we will be going to 33.85, guys. That's the conviction that I have. That's the trust I have on the TA, on technical analysis. And that will be the craziest altcoin season ever seen. Ever seen. Okay? Trust me. The lowest ever was back here in May of 2021. It went all the way down to 39.66. No, I don't think so. The lowest was this one, 39.15, lowest ever. When did we get it? Well, you will not be surprised. We got it in 16th of January actually. That's strange. That's cool, isn't it? Yes, this is the lowest ever. Wow. This is good. Right, guys? Talk about the moving averages very quickly again. We facing resistance at the 100-day. 100-day is at about 42%. 200-day is at 43%. Okay, so if you're going above 43%, then it's a clear-cut Bitcoin season. Okay, could be a bear market, but Bitcoin is the way to go forward for then. Talking about the EMA ribbon on the daily time frame, we are above it. We are above the EMA ribbon, guys. Okay, possibly we could turn it green. Let's see what the weekly is telling us. Okay, there's one more interesting thing that I would like to show you. I almost forgot it. On the weekly, we were below this EMA ribbon for quite some time, and that's why the altcoin season was gaining, huge momentum. But if we break to the upside, well, the topmost of this one is coming in at about 47%. Well, if we go there, of course, it's a clear-cut Bitcoin season, and the oils are struggling to keep pace with it. Okay. One last thing on the Bitcoin chart that I want to show you, which it again has not done ever since March of 2020, probably is a death cross on the 3-day chart. Okay, let me add this right here. Am I able to add this? Yes, I am. There is a 3-day chart of Bitcoin, right? Just came across this. This is not my analysis, by the way. Just came across this and found it, and just want to share it with you guys. A death cross on the 3-day chart. What is a death cross? On the 50-day comes below the 200-day. Okay, look at this. We are quite far off now, but if we get this is actually telling us, this is the projection that we have for the 50-day and the 200-day. There's a custom built indicator, and shout out to Steve. He helped us in getting this. So basically, this is telling us on the April we might have this death cross. And when was the last time this death cross happened? Well, my friends, back in November 2018. Do I feel we can avoid it? Definitely, it's possible. It is possible. But if we are not able to cross it, then there would be, signs and concerns. Okay. All right. This is the last thing I wanted to show you guys, and let's jump onto some Q&As. Let me take it from the top. Bilal, Blocktopia, my friend, I got stuck as well, to be honest. Not taking any action there. Om Prakash, isn't a good idea to sell all alts and have funds ready to buy Bitcoin around 28th of January? Well, I'm not saying 28th of January will be the bottom. It might go down even further. But what I'm doing is I will be looking to buy around that time, 26, 27, 28, these 3 days. These 3 days are going to be crucial. Okay. You may want to sell off some altcoins. You may want to sell off some, sell some altcoins. Personally, for me, I told you, I think 2-3 days back, just before we crashed below, I had converted majority of my altcoins to Bitcoin. Okay, and I have some money lying around, decent chunk, and possibly will be buying. I'll be buying, right? Also, I'll strongly recommend you guys, DCA into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I will be buying more and more Ethereum rather than Bitcoin. Still, Bitcoin holds a major portion, about, I don't know, probably about around 60%, 50, 60%, actually more than that, actually more than 50%. Not sure of the percentage, but yeah, around 60% or higher. Okay, so yeah, probably we can see that coming in. Nirmal is saying it will take a year to cover the RSI. Then, well, Nirmal, if it takes a year to cover, then of course, not a good signs again. Probably not. You may accumulate some money, right? If you are into business, you are into job, accumulate, put on, have some stack, some cash ready, and then buy all along. When I will be buying again, as I mentioned, 200 week is when I'm going to put in everything that I have. Okay, possibly I'm going to take a loan. I don't know. I don't recommend you guys. Never ever do that. Never ever do that. Okay, but I'm just sharing what I may do. Okay, just thinking over it. Avengers is saying in July we thought we were going to 20K. Yes, we thought actually 14K. Okay, I'll be honest, I was wrong. I was damn wrong. I thought we may go to 14K. Even we made a video why 3 reasons why Bitcoin might go to 14K. I was damn wrong. What to do? We cannot be right all the time, isn't it? Okay, guys, is there any other questions, any other altcoins you want us to analyze, or can we get the likes to 15 at least? Can we get the likes to 15? Minimum 15. Can we get there, guys? And share these videos, guys. These are hardcore TAs, and this is for your benefit. This is to benefit the larger community. Okay, share this video with in your family WhatsApp group and college friends, whatever you may feel like, right? Teach them about Bitcoin, teach them about crypto, right? Please do that. Okay, I don't think so we have any other questions. Then we are good to wrap it up for the day. Thank you so much. From tomorrow onwards, possibly you will be getting 2 videos a day. I'm trying to get it. One video, of course, would be the live session where we'll be coming live and doing the TA. I believe in doing the TA in front of you guys, showing you how I go through the complete process. Okay. I have a few indicators right here which I want to show you guys, and just have them on your chart as well. The VPVR, I think it's a premium indicator. If you're not using the premium version of uh, trading view, then of course you can I think if you have a premium version of trading view, you can get it. If you don't have it, I'll share a link down below. If you want, you may sign up for trading view as well, right? Okay, Nirmal has a question. Can you check on the 3-day chart if you are getting bounce from the red line? Okay, let me see that. Oh, sorry, the red line is the moving average, right? Definitely, Om Prakash, these live sessions will continue. What I'm saying is, during this bear market, I'm going to cover more and more NFTs and IDOs, as well as these live sessions. These live sessions are going nowhere, my friend. Okay, we are here to stay. We are here to teach you. That's the goal. To be honest, Nirmal, I don't think we are getting a bounce off the red line. That is the 200-day. I am not sure we are getting any bounce from there. But yes, the yellow line is in fact holding strong, as you can see right here. Multiple number of times we held it resistance right through 2018 to 2019, right? This is, yes, this is important. This is extremely important. We just got a bounce once or twice. That's all. That's all. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. The 50-day, on the 50 period, mind you, not the 50-day. This is the 150-day, by the way. So 50 period on the 3-day chart is important. Again, I don't think so. If you don't have premium account of trading, you will be able to plot this. But yeah, we are here to help you. Anytime you want any analysis, you can reach out to me always on Telegram. Always. I'm there for you guys all the time. And here we are to build the community, a family. Yes. To answer your question again, no, Nirmal, I don't think so we're getting any bounce. Okay, I was talking about some of the indicators that I use. The Gaussian channel is important as well. And Gaussian channel I use generally on the 5 days chart as well as on the 1 week chart. The 5 days chart is important because each time we are below this thing. Well, we are below it right now, by the way. Okay, on the Gaussian channel. Well, that's something that I just found out. I did not open the Gaussian channel all the day, but yeah, 36,526 is the bottom of the Gaussian channel. We are well below it. We are at 35,300. By the way, got about $300-400 bounce here and there. That's good, but yeah, we are below it, and each time we are below it, we have entered into this Gaussian channel. We have spent across almost a year inside it. Okay, so that's something that I want to share with you. Let's see on the weekly, where are we? Okay, on the Gaussian channel, this is important, very very important. We are below the midline. Okay, the bottom line is at $30,000. Again, could be a great buying opportunity if we go below 30,000. I think we are going around. Let me see what are the buying zones, my friends. Okay, just one last thing, Fibonacci retracement. Okay, if we are breaking 32,400, okay, this is something that I've never told you guys. If we close a week below $32,400, there is a possibility we may go to 23,800, because technically that's the next support that is coming in. And yeah, but I'm not sure whether we'll be breaking this or we'll be closing a week below this, because we never did this back here. Well, we never came below the EMA weekly as well, but you never know. This is something that you should keep in mind. Okay, guys. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy. Please share this video, and let's grow this family, guys. Okay, the more and more people, that join, it gives us, the higher the motivation is for me to come live as well, right? We have started this for you guys, and this will stay forever. Okay, at least till I'm there, I'm around, or crypto is around. Crypto is here for all the time. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are not yet subscribed, please share and hit the subscribe button, and also please share this video. Sharing is what we would request you to do, because that is where this video would reach more and more people. Make this, share this across your family group, friends, whatever it is, right? Just share it. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night for now.